Am I in focus? Yeah! What's up, guys? This is Jesse from HappyTigerGaming, and I wanted to go over the entire order process, the entire shipping process for moving Pokemon sealed product like Elite Trainer boxes and like sealed boxes and sealed cases. I'm going to go over like step by step exactly how to do it, and I'm going to show you guys like actual messages, I'm actually going to ship a box. You're going to see that. I'm going to actually package it and show you exactly what I do. So if you're interested, go ahead and watch. And if not, have a great day. Yeah, first we have to talk about the setup. So if you're just shipping like one thing a month, you don't really have to think about it. You can just go to Walmart, or you actually could just get a box at the post office when you're ready to ship it. But if you're going to put out high volume, it's time to start optimizing things, and it's time to start saving money. And you're not going to save money until you buy a couple things, right? It's going to start with buying a printer. You're going to be using PirateShip, which is completely free to use. You never have to pay for it, and it literally gives you up to 80% discounts on shipping items in bulk. So there's no downside using PirateShip other than you have to print out your own shipping label, and I'll show you how to do that. Go to pirateship.com, assuming you already signed up, which is completely free. Click on ship, click on single, it brings you here. Type in the name of the person you're sending it to, their address, the city, the state, the zip code. You're going to click on what you're going to send, right? And down here, if you don't have anything set up, it'll just, you just put the dimensions of the box and the weight, which is where the scale comes in. You click on get rates. It's going to tell you this, it's going to tell you how much you saved, and you literally just click on buy label. You click on buy label, and a label is going to pop up, and then you just print it. You just get a printer, because it's going to save you so much money in the long run. And I'm going to show you exactly how much it saves. You're going to want to buy an ounce scale, and I have one over there. I got it literally from Walmart. It was like in the kitchen section. Let's see, next you're going to need obviously the boxes. Like, you're going to want to measure what you're selling, and you're going to want to optimize the box size, because the smaller the box, the cheaper it is to ship. And you're going to be using PirateShip anyway, and it makes it so much easier than you think. You're going to need bubble wrap. Walmart sells bubble wrap, and it's not expensive. It goes really far, and you're going to want that because it protects the packages. I would rather get my customer Elite Trainer boxes that haven't been dinged up as much, that haven't been shaken around as much. And if you care about the customer like I do, then you want to do that also. And you're going to need bubble mailers. Plain yellow craft envelope. That's good for selling single cards in like a hard sleeve. When you buy things, when you buy boxes in bulk from eBay or from like valuemailers.com, I think, just Google like cheap boxes, and if you buy them in bulk, they come out to like 50 cents each, which really saves you money over the long run. Card goes in the penny sleeve. I buy penny sleeves in bulk. Card in penny sleeve goes in top loader. Top loaders can be bought in bulk. Card goes in 4x8 craft envelope. These can also be bought in bulk. Blue painter's tape will not leave marks on the top loader, unlike other tape. You could buy team bags in bulk, and these are very useful. Multiple cards could be put in a team bag. Rip this top part off and seal it shut like that. Slightly larger items can go in a 6x10 poly bubble mailer. Larger items can go in a 10.5x16 poly bubble mailer. But this is a tight squeeze sometimes, so I do recommend maybe slightly larger so the corners don't get damaged. A single sealed Pokemon booster box can fit in a 6x5x4 box with a slight layer of bubble wrap inside. A 6x6x10 box works for sending 4 sealed booster boxes. A 6x6x5 box works for 2 sealed booster boxes. Me again. So I got an 8x7x7 box. I'm going to get some bubble wrap long ways in here. Then I'm going to take my Elite Trainer box. I'm wrapping this in bubble wrap. Then I'm placing that this way. Now when I set it in here, the bubble wrap's going to cover the sides pretty well. Completely overkill, but I'd rather do overkill than nothing. As I push this down, see how the sides come up? Completely protected. Completely protected. It's very nice and snug. It's very nice and snug in here. I'm gonna throw my inserts in here. Me begging, basically. I'm gonna throw that in there. Always, I like writing personalized messages on the little business cards, the cheap ones. And then the invoice is, we're gonna set that in here. You end up acquiring this stuff when you make orders. Like I think this came with some boxes I bought. One's good here. And that keeps this from bouncing around. 2 would be overkill. I couldn't close it on 2. So 1's perfect. Any kind of packing tape you prefer. I'm just gonna tape the box shut now. Alright, so I taped it shut off screen using this little shipping tape. Scotch tape is really good. Do not get the off-brand, trust me. Now you weigh the box. You have a weight, in this case it's 1 pound 15.2 ounces. So I would say 1 pound 15.5 ounces from the weight from the extra tape and the shipping label. And this is what I would plug into PirateShip.com when I print out the shipping label. So now you have the weight of the box. I'm just gonna cover the whole thing in tape. So I'm just gonna use 3 strips of tape. I cut the postage square off. I'm censoring it with these. And I just taped it on. Okay? So this is complete. You can drop this off. They're probably gonna weigh it in front of you, but it's already paid for. You already paid for this with your credit card via PirateShip. So really you can set this to the post office lady and you can just walk away. You're done now. If someone's gonna buy an Elite Trainer box for over $60, you better package it nice. You better make sure it's all nice. If you're just sending it to your friend, if you're not gonna do a lot of volume, if it's not a business, if you know you're cutting the person a deal, the person's gonna open it anyway, and you know the person's not gonna keep it sealed, then yeah, you have liberties. Then you could do this stuff. I could easily take an Elite Trainer box, set it in there, I would rip this off and it gets sticky, and I just fold it, and I do that. You would put the shipping label, you would tape it up here, just like this. And that's your package, wrapped in bubble wrap. This works with standard sized ETBs, 2 ETBs, nice! They can't move around here. This is perfect, 8 by 8 by 8, I'm telling you guys. Any inserts you want to throw in there? So I throw my inserts in here. This is where the packing slip would go if it was on TCGplayer. This is where the shipping label is going to go. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pre-put some of these in boxes ahead of time just to save my time because this is time off. Printer with ink, an ounce scale, boxes, bubble wrap, and bubble mailers. And just, you know, eBay them. It's easy. Just buy them in bulk. Get the exact dimensions you need, and I suggest not getting too many at once because you might have a tendency to mess up. I know, like, the more you buy, the more you save, but in the beginning, don't scale too much because it might actually hurt you. Okay, and next, the second thing you have to do is decide where you're selling on. And honestly, the easiest one by far is TCGplayer. You don't have to take pictures of your product, especially if it's in brand new condition, especially with sealed product, right? So I could sell one of these ETBs that I have over there. I'm getting a lot more, I think, tomorrow. I could sell one of those right now. The price was 64 bucks on TCGplayer. And I would literally just list it. And if I'm the cheapest, the next person who buys something is going to buy mine because I have good feedback and it's easy. I don't have to put any more effort into it. And if you're looking for low effort ways to sell stuff, use TCGplayer. eBay is a little higher effort because you have to take pictures, and if the product is damaged anywhere, scratched, the plastic is funny, the bubble wrap or the plastic wrap, take pictures of that. Don't be deceptive, okay? eBay, it's harder to get higher on the rankings. TCGplayer, if you're the lowest price, you'll be up there automatically. So that's why I do prefer TCGplayer over eBay. TCGplayer takes 10.25% of your cut, so do note that. But if you sell in Facebook groups, then you don't have to have any fees associated with it. I do suggest using PayPal, and don't use friends and family, use goods and service. Okay, next up, if you're selling on Facebook like me, we need to go over the pitch. The pitch is easy, it's just how you want to market the product, how you want to sell it. Yeah, so I'm going to go over my pitch right now, and I'm going to show you that real fast. Make sure everything's spelled correctly, make sure you know what you're talking about. The use of hashtags helps with discoverability. The use of emojis draw attention to the post, but don't overdo it. By using pirateship.com/rates ahead of time, you should know how much shipping is going to be. And take clean photos. And remember, if someone's charging $15 more for the same product, it's very likely that his will get sold before yours. Because Facebook doesn't automatically rank posts by the price, this happens a lot. So as you probably saw, I was selling ETBs for $50 each and only charging 9 shipping, when in reality shipping 2 ETBs can often be $12, and they're going for mid-60s right now. So why am I only charging $50 per Elite Trainer box when they go for over 60? Why am I only charging $9 shipping when it's $12? There's a lot of questions I can answer, and maybe I will in another video if you're actually interested in that. But if you want to make money, you do have to take into account the cost. Okay, so the close, if you sell on Facebook like me, people are going to message you. If you sell on TCGplayer, you don't really have to deal with it. TCGplayer will tell you what to do. And I'll go specifically into TCGplayer and specifically into eBay if you guys actually care. But for now, I'm going to show you like the closing on Facebook and what to do when someone messages you there. So we went over the setup, we went over deciding on where to sell, we went over the pitch, and we went over closing the sale. So now what do? So the final thing you have to do is go to the post office with the package. When you do this 100 times like me, you can just give the lady the packages and walk out. You don't have to wait for her to scan them in. You know that the weight's the same on all of them. You know you didn't mess up or anything. The first time, or the first couple times you do this, or if you're not sure if you weighed it right, or if you're not sure if you did anything wrong, I would definitely suggest just watching the lady put it on the scale, scan it, and then moving it to the back or whatever. And that's all you got to do. And unless you like tremendously messed up somewhere or completely didn't do something that I said, you're good. I'm going to keep this short. If you have any questions, just leave them down and I will answer it. If you got anything at all out of this, please subscribe. Instagram, HappyTigerGaming, Facebook, HappyTigerGaming, Twitter, HappyTigerGames, and that's it. Leave a comment if I missed anything.